A mammal that lays eggs and has venom. A deer with 2-inch fangs. A primate with a toxic bite. And they're about to make you question everything you thought you knew about mammals. From wolf dogs that smell like marijuana to rodents that are immune to cancer. This is nature at its most bizarre. And today we're breaking down 5 different mammals that proves nature is random and chaotic. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get into it. Mammals are supposed to make sense. Warm-blooded, furry, give birth to live young, and drink milk. But evolution forgot to tell the platypus. If Dr. Frankenstein worked for National Geographic, this would be his creation. Meet the platypus. The duck-billed, egg-laying, venomous mammal that broke science's brain. When scientists first saw one, they thought Australians were pranking them, sewing together multiple different animals. A duck, an otter, or a beaver. Well, it turns out they are 100% real. Found in Australia and hunting with a superpower most mammals could only dream of. That big ass bill isn't a beak like a duck. It's packed with electroceptors. When it dives, it shuts its eyes, nose, and ears. Then hunts by detecting the tiny electric signals of prey underwater. It can literally feel electricity. Oh, and it gets weirder. The males are venomous. They have sharp spurs on their back legs that can inject venom that causes pain worse than shrapnel wounds. They use that spur for fighting during mating season. And the females, they lay eggs. They curl around them to keep them warm, and once the eggs hatch, which sounds weird for a mammal, then they will nurse their young with milk. But guess what? They don't have any nipples. Add that to their weird list. So the milk just seeps through their skin. It's kind of like milk sweat. Duckbill, otter body, beaver tail, venomous spurs, they lay eggs. The platypus didn't just break biology's rules, it shred them to pieces. Our next bizarre mammal looks like a living plush toy. Tiny, fluffy, and painfully cute. As adorable as it is, this animal is not something you want to hold. You see this? See this? Yeah. Don't do this. Meet the slow loris, the only venomous primates on Earth. When threatened, it will raise its arms like it's surrendering. But it's not surrendering, it's arming itself. Near its elbows is a gland that oozes toxic oil. When the loris licks the oil, it combines with its saliva. That oil then becomes venom, delivered through a bite that causes excruciating pain, swelling, and even life-threatening shock. Remember the rule, if it bites you and you die, it's venom. If you bite it and you die, it's poison. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Don't do this. They move in super slow motion across Southeast Asian forests, hunting insects and licking nectar. That deliberate crawl lets them sneak up on prey without shaking a single leaf. That venom is its only defense, which is why poachers in the illegal pet trade cut their teeth out, which often kills them. They're adorable, slow, and venomous. Not something you expect in a primate. The slow loris proves that in nature, the cutest face can hide the deadliest weapon. And do not tickle them. Remember that. Our next mammal, it's pink, hairless, and looks like a wrinkly hot dog that somehow came to life. Meet the naked mole rat. And guess what? They're really bizarre. These guys live deep underground in East Africa, in colonies that look more like ant nests than mammal homes. In their colony, there's one queen and a few breeding males. Then there are dozens of workers and soldiers. This makes them the only eusocial mammals in the world, much like ants or bees, but bald, blind, and ugly. And they dig with those giant teeth. And their teeth move independently like little chopsticks. And they do it surrounded by heat, carbon dioxide, and almost no oxygen. How do they survive? They shut down parts of their metabolism and switch to a fructose for more energy, kind of like a backup generator. They can survive for 18 minutes without oxygen. For context, humans typically pass out within 2 minutes without air. Now, these naked little guys are built different. And get this, they barely feel pain. You could pour acid on their skin and they wouldn't even flinch. Nerve mutations turned off their pain receptors like a light switch. Oh, and they're practically immune to cancer. Scientists have been studying for decades trying to figure it out. They can live up to 30 years, 10 times longer than most other rodents. And the queen, she rules with an iron paw, keeping other females sterile using hormones and old-fashioned intimidation. Total underground dictatorship vibes. Naked mole rats are ugly, virtually unkillable, and built like a pink raisin. They're living proof that sometimes evolution's weirdest ideas are the ones that work. Our next bizarre mammal is a deer. Does something look off about this deer to you? Well, this is not CGI. This is a real deer, the vampire deer. Well, it doesn't have antlers, it has fangs. This fanged herbivore proves that not all scary smiles are for the predators. Now, there are a few versions of these vampire deer. The water deer of China and Korea, and the musk deer found in the Himalayas and Siberia. Males grow curved fangs that can get up to 2 inches long. They're used to fight rivals for territory and mates. They don't fight with antlers, they fight with fangs. And And plot twist, they don't drink blood, they are herbivores. But those fangs are still deadly weapons in combat, and musk deer have a scent gland that was once worth more than gold by weight. But this made them one of the most poached animals on Earth. Perfume companies wanted that musk really bad, but now they're so elusive that one species went away for 60 years. Scientists thought the Kashmir musk deer was extinct, until a camera trap caught one in 2009. It had been hiding in plain sight. A deer with fangs that fights like a predator was hunted to near extinction for perfume and disappeared for 60 years? The vampire deer earns its bizarre status. Moving on. And on to our last bizarre mammal. It looks like a fox on stilts, smells like marijuana, and sounds like a horror movie villain. Meet the maned wolf, arguably South America's strangest mammal. Despite its name, it is not a wolf. And despite its looks, it is not a fox. It's the last surviving member of its own genus. A genetic loner with stilt legs built for hunting in tall grass. With those stilt legs, it makes them the tallest wild canine in the world. Taller at the shoulder than a German shepherd, but weighing half as much. Built more like a runway model than a fighter. Now about that marijuana smell I mentioned, its urine contains the same compound that is found in cannabis. And one time at a Rotterdam zoo, police showed up investigating a marijuana complaint. When the police got there, they didn't find anybody smoking. The culprit was actually a maned wolf urinating. So if you ever happen to be smoking at a zoo, just blame it on the maned wolf. Now they are predators, but they mainly eat fruit, specifically one called loberia, or known as the wolf apple. This is their favorite food. It's a lot more like a gardener disguised as a predator. Now I said they sound like a horror movie villain, and that is because, well, listen to this. And it's properly called a roar bark, and the sound can carry for miles. Part wolf howl, part demon screech. They are shy, solitary, and sadly losing ground. Only about 24,000 are left in the wild. So yeah, tall, shy, smells like weed. Every stoner's perfect pet. So those are 5 bizarre mammals. What do you think the most bizarre mammal is? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more long-form content, go ahead and check out Force of Nature podcast. We have over 130 episodes covering tons of different things. Go ahead and check it out wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm Matthew D. Hamilton. This is Force of Nature Show, and I will see you next time.